I'm Elizabeth. Standing in the courtroom, I watched as the judge pronounced the sale of the house void. The words echoed in the silent room, a victory that felt both hard-won and bittersweet. My sister, Emily, sat across from me, her face pale and eyes red-rimmed. The man who had bought the house, Mr. Thompson, looked furious, his carefully crafted facade of respectability crumbling. It all started when I received a cold, impersonal text from Emily. Sold Grandma's house. Thanks for being absent. Those words were like a knife in my heart. Grandma's house in Boston wasn't just a building. It was a haven, a place filled with memories of laughter, love, and safety. My parents, always busy with their high-pressure corporate jobs, were often absent during my childhood. Grandma was the one who took care of me, who taught me right from wrong, and who promised me that the house would always be mine. I immediately called my childhood friend, Alex, a brilliant lawyer. When I met him at our old coffee shop, I was seething with anger. I showed him the text, screenshots of old messages from Grandma about the house, and photos of the place. Alex examined the documents and said that if the signature on the sale was forged, Emily was in serious trouble. As I delved deeper into the matter, I found that Mr. Thompson had a shady past. He had been involved in several deals where elderly homeowners sold their properties at suspiciously low prices. I also remembered Grandma hiding a small metal box in the closet, saying that some things were for the right eyes only. I suspected it might hold evidence related to the house or the will. Emily sent me a photo of the house with a construction sign in the front yard, taunting me that the place would finally be worth something. That was the last straw. Alex and I decided to confront Mr. Thompson. We went to his sleek, intimidating office, and I secretly recorded the conversation. When we presented the evidence of the potentially forged signature, Mr. Thompson tried to downplay the situation. He offered me a large sum of money to stay quiet, saying it was a win-win situation. But I thought of Grandma's words, of the promise she made me, and I refused. I told him that if the signature was fake, it was a crime, and I wasn't going to be a part of it. The next day, Emily called me hysterical. She said I was ruining her life, that she had only signed the papers because she thought Grandma wanted to help with the family's financial problems. I reminded her that she knew the house was supposed to be mine, and that forging Grandma's signature was unforgivable. In the weeks leading up to the trial, there was a lot of family drama. Some relatives blamed me for dragging the family through this, while others supported me. At the trial, the handwriting expert testified that the signature on the sale document didn't match Grandma's. The notary, who was supposed to have witnessed the signing, didn't show up, which only made the case against them stronger. During a break in the trial, Emily finally broke down and said she didn't think it would go this far. She was tired of feeling like the less favored child, but instead of talking to me, she chose the most hurtful way out. After the judge's ruling, the house was rightfully mine again. The court recommended referring the matter to the district attorney for potential charges. Mr. Thompson's reputation was damaged, and Emily faced fines and restitution. She moved away a few months later, creating a physical distance on top of the emotional one. I went back to the house, which was in the middle of construction chaos. In the spare bedroom closet, behind a stack of old blankets, I found the metal box. Inside was a letter from Grandma, telling me to always protect what was rightfully mine, even if it meant going against family. In the months that followed, I renovated the house and turned it into a community art center, just as Grandma would have wanted. People sometimes ask me if it was worth it, if I should have let it go for the sake of family harmony. But I know I made the right choice. I chose honesty over deception, and I reclaimed the legacy that was stolen from me. So, when faced with a similar situation, would you stand up for what's right, or would you let family betrayal slide for the sake of peace?